Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Pacino here. The name of the channel is Deja Vu Royalty Diecast Garage. Um, this is gonna be show and tell 225, and I didn't think I would have enough merchandise to even do a video in the beginning of this week. I thought, yeah, because I out this weekend was crazy. For the past, I think, 2 weeks, we've been basically digging out a snowstorm that we had. I've been going to work. Um, 2 days last week, I was unable to go to work. Basically, city was shut down where I work in Washington D.C. Even though I live in Northern Virginia and Alexandria, Virginia. So even getting around was hard. So I haven't been to Target, haven't been to Walmart, haven't been to Hobby Lobby. Only reason why I went to Harris Teeter was to go to the grocery store, to be honest. And luckily, fortunately, they had some newer diecasts out. Because they always keep cases in the back. They decide when to put them out. And Harris Teeter does a better job than Giant. I don't even think Giant carries diecast anymore. Not my local Giant location. So they don't want to deal with when the dump bin gets overloaded. I think they got an old dump bin there. And Harris Teeter has one too, but on the pegs they kind of update a little more. Even though they got smart and where they only let out a little at a time, maybe 5 or 6 castings here, and then they have another section where they have the 5 packs and stuff like that. Sometimes they will have 9 packs too, 9 packs from Hot Wheels or 8 packs from Matchbox. But I'm rambling. And this Harris Teeter is rare because they had 3 packs sometimes, which I had never found in the past. I only found over the past few years, and I usually found at what is it, Five Below. Well, Five Below, they don't really focus on diecasts. They put it out. They put it out. They really don't care. They make their money off, in my area, candy and other stuff, novelty items. They do a lot of toys and a lot of like other stuff like stuffed animals and stuff too, and a lot of party themed stuff. So it is what it is. Maybe have a chance to go to Five Below next week, but I'm not expecting anything. I don't know when I'll get to Target. Probably next week. We're supposed to be warmer, so I don't know. Haven't had a day off in a while either. And I'm rambling, but oh well. Let's get on with show and tell 225. What we got, we're going to start with the Hot Wheels. And these were gifts from my best friend. He's been out and about in his area. He lives closer to Maryland, but he usually travels through DC. Sometimes I think he goes way out to Tyson, which is technically closer to me, but I don't like going way out there, to be honest. So what we got is the Bugatti Boulide. Boulide, that's how it's pronounced. And from HW Starting Grid. And this is a 2026 casting. So this 226. I don't know from what case this is. I'm going to guess and say C case. And we got the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. from the Ferrari season, which is also series, I mean. And this is also 2026. No tail lights. I don't get it. You know, all that hype about the license and getting the license back, but you don't put tail lights. Tail lights should be on every casting, whether it be mainline or premium. But I know the first thing they're gonna say, well, we gotta save money, whatever, you know. At least they did the headlights. And you gotta wait for the premium, which everybody, the hoarders, they jump on them. I haven't seen any of the Ferrari sets in my area or any of the premiums when they did like the car culture and stuff like that. I yet to see them on the pegs. Got this HW kit concept from Screen Time. There's a whole lot of stuff with this, and I'm gonna probably talk about that in odds and ends. First of all, they call it Screen Time, but it's never really been in anything. It was supposed to be in a movie that they were supposed to do for 2019, and a Hot Wheels designer was involved. So when they scraped the movie, they decided to use the design as a Hot Wheels casting. So, and this is 2026 too. Yeah, I have the one from earlier. I think it's from 2024 or something like that. It's okay. It's just not as great as the original kit to me. Never probably will be. If anything, they should have did the Dodge Stealth that they had in the TV movie one time when they were trying to do a new version of Knight Rider. Got the 2016 Lamborghini Centenaro Roadster. And this is 2026 too. Exotic cars. In yellow. Tail lights is done. Headlights are done. They do it for Lamborghini. I guess they're scared Lamborghini, even though they have some Lamborghinis, older castings, that don't have tail lights or headlights after a while. And this is from Harris Teeter, a haul I had. We got the Matchbox. We got the 1964. Lincoln Continental in white. And this is from the NBX showroom. So now you gotta go by the card art, because they don't even have the little. They used to have in the corner, so you could identify like a little setting emblem where you could identify, because they didn't tell you in words what it is. And of course I used the Hot Wheels wiki and Matchbox wiki, so I looked these up to see what they were. So this is from NBX showroom. It's 2025 in Arctic white. I had to pick up two because I think it was two for $3. So they're $1.50. And most stores, main lines have went up to $2. So $1.50 is a deal. You got the 1940 Dodge V Series truck And this one is this one's 2025 too. It's Road Trip. Nice casting though. Rare to see pre-war stuff. It's got the headlight, which is decals, and it has no tail lights, but it's pretty cool. Like stuff like that. Next, what we had this 5-pack, and even though it's 2025, you know, we're only in the second month of 2026. Of course, now Hot Wheels are so popular that they do their cases way ahead to meet the demand. So I think they're on like maybe case E right now for Hot Wheels 2026. And Matchbox is a little behind, but not too much. They have some 2026 stuff out. At least 2 color variations in some cases. But this is pretty cool. You got a Mazda AutoZam, which I have one of these in red. It's okay, like a key car. It's popular in Japan. Subaru SVX, early Subaru, before they became popular for the Impreza WRX STI. And it's got headlights and taillights. And this Nissan 350Z, which is kind of disappointing because the taillights is done, but the headlights aren't done. So it looks kind of funny like that. It looks like it has supposed to have flip up lights or something when you don't do that. But they got a badge and stuff on the side. And I have one of these castings from, I want to say 2008, I think, and like a metal flake gray, and it has the headlights and tail lights now. These are the 2 cars that attracted my attention when I saw it in Harris Teeter on the section. It wasn't even on the pegs. They have a whole different section. It's got a small peg section. Thing was by the cereal and breakfast items. Like before you on the like outside, not like a end cap, but kind of like a side cap with a little show. So this will attract my attention. The Mazda 2004 RX-7 only got this casting in a red. So it's pretty cool. Body style gets me. You know, people, it's not as popular as the RX-7 from the late 90s that everybody's crazy about. Well, it was produced from the early 90s until 2002. I think it ended production, that RX-7 that's real popular in the States in 1995. But it continued for 6 more years in Japan. But this is cool, you know, 2004. That might have been the beginning, either 2003 or 2004. And it stopped, I think, around 2010 or later. Yeah, and in 2010, it ceased production, the RX-8. So it's a good basis for a custom. Wheel swap would be awesome on that with some deep dishes. And then this other car attracted my attention, which is a Lexus LS 400. And I only have one other casting of this, I think from either 2003 or 2004. and it's beige with a gray tone underneath. This one only has one color, which is kind of cool. I would love to have this in like a green, and there's a black one. I don't really want it. This is sweet. This bad boy definitely needs a wheel spot. Put this with some deep dish, like BBS looking wheels. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Not last but not least, we got a premium. It's given to me by my friend. This is a Lamborghini Scion, and I think this is 2025, not 2026. Let's see. I don't see no. I think it's 2025. It don't matter. It's tight. Lamborghini. It looked like the doors open too. Oh, pretty cool. If you haven't been picking up the Jada Toys pink slips, man, awesome. I think my last one, I had I forgot I had. Did I have a Mustang Dark Horse? This is cool. And it comes with this little band. A cool little band. So, yeah. See, I think it's 2 pink slips right there. It's 2 of them right there. That's pretty much it. Show and Tell 225. Like I always say, this is not the best Diecast channel. It's not the worst either. The motto here is to show a little love for the Diecast. I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down, your likes and views. As far as newcomers to the channel, random viewers, I hope that you're not just watching the videos and I know I consume content like that, but it's usually from people I subscribe to, you know, without being, I stream it through my TV, you know, but I hope you decide to hit the subscription button, hit the notification button, leave a like or dislike behind. I can always improve this channel, and a good way to do that is through comments and get constructive criticism, feedback, you know. But change is constant. If you look at my earlier videos, you can see how I've changed my background, also how I've changed my format. But I try to make it as condensed and as to the point and precise as I can. Could work on my production value, but it is what it is. So until next time, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Peace and blessings. Take care of yourself. Till the next time. This is Big Dappuccino signing out. The name of the channel is Deja Vu, Realty Diecast Garage.